All right, welcome everyone. So excited. Monthly team call, always on the Wednesday after the Super Saturday. And sometimes it's the second Wednesday of the month, and sometimes it's the third, like it is this week or this month. Anyway, we're really excited. So much going on, of course, and we've got lots of updates and stuff for you. So you know what, Pat, I think I'm going to turn it over to you to lead us off today.
So do you want the update?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. Countdown at the top of the hour. NuCalm is going live. Okay, that's official
Yay!
from Stuart. All right. So
Thank you. Thank you.
here's my notes to tell you. If you are an existing associate or customer, which all of us should be, there'll be a banner and you're going to click on that to join. If you're sending it to a brand new potential, you're going to go to the social websites on the left-hand side of your back office. You're going to click on that. You're going to see all the different websites we have, and there's going to be one for NuCalm that you're going to send out to everybody. Okay, that's simple. From what I heard before, it'll be just like mine's remu.socialx.com/NuCalm. But go in there and make sure that's what it is, and you'll be able to start sending that out tonight as soon as our call is over. Okay. Now, the other thing is about authorizations. All right. So when a person enrolls, that's us or anybody, the card gets a pending charge that's going to fall off right away. They're checking to see that it is a legitimate card, just like you do at a hotel or whatever, and it goes off. On the 8th day, it will be charged, but you will get a notice on your 7th day saying your charge is about to go through the next day. Do you still want the subscription? So at that time, you can cancel it if you don't want it, or just let it go through. So those are just little things you need to tell your prospects, that there will be a charge, but it'll say pending and it'll fall off in a day as soon as they see that it's a legitimate card, because we know what people are like, right? And so, oh, there's another Chantel tell me it's live. So I'm excited. Who's excited? Yay?
Oh, so
Yes,
excited.
yes, yes,
So
we are.
excited.
Okay, we are. It's going to be great. So, okay, what else? I don't know.
Pat,
It's been a
Well,
long day.
we're gonna
let
probably
me
say
get some
this again.
clarification here. Um, so somebody can't go to my replicated website, fredholmes.socialx.com. Write that in your notes, folks, so you can pass that out to all your customers. Somebody can't go to that site and order NuCalm. They've got to go to fredholmes.socialx.com/NuCalm.
That's that way they get to read everything and make sure that's what they want. They get to listen to the recordings, everything like that. And if you remember from Saturday's call, there was like 6 different places, join now, join now, join now, throughout that page. And so that's the best, because we want them to be educated.
So the answer is they can't go to fredholmes.com/social or fredholmes.socialx.com by itself and order NuCalm. They have to go to /NuCalm.
I am sure that if it's not tonight, by tomorrow, they'd be able to go to just fredholmes.socialx.com, go to shopping. It'll be the very first item, but that's an extra step. So this way, it's just one step, and they get the information and aren't bugging you about information.
Okay, and so best practices would be, if somebody's interested in NuCalm, do your replicated website /NuCalm, so they've got lots of information and that sort of thing.
And the videos. Yeah, everything.
Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. But as I said, you can get your link from your back office, go to social websites, and it'll actually have the URL. You just copy.
We're going to launch a new.
Okay, somebody joined unmuted.
Yeah. Okay. So have that saved in your phone so that you can just send it to people. the URL. Okay, that'll be a lot easier. Go ahead, Colleen.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. And Pat, I'm probably going to have you say that again at the end because so many more people have joined since those announcements. Plus, we can keep checking too, and maybe we'll catch it live as we're talking, but live updates minute by minute here. But what I'd like to do is turn some time over to Lisa Lothian, who is one of our new leaders that just came in from Pure Vibrance. And we got to meet her, I think, a couple of weeks or last month, just a little bit. But and I know we have some great product training that's going to be taking place tomorrow in the Pure Vibrance line. I know Lisa knows what's going to be taught then, and she's got some additional things that she'd like to share with us. And I'm hoping, especially from a marketing standpoint, of what's so special, what am I telling people so that I can get these new customers? Because I'm so excited after what you shared last month, and I won't say it, so you can say it again. I have been telling everyone about it, and everyone is buying citrus silk just for that EMF purposes. So I'm going to turn some time over to you and tell us more about these wonderful Pure Vibrance products.
Sure. Well, I see that this is mostly NuCalm people, if not all. So I'm so glad you guys get to get this information because I have to tell you, citrus silk is something I want to say we developed it about, gosh, 15 years ago. I've used it every day since. I don't miss it.
Mhm.
I put it on my skin, I put it in my food, I put it in my water, I smell it, all of which will give you the benefit of the frequencies. So I've been with Pure Vibrance for 18 years. And I actually helped develop the citrus silk. They had just orange and citrus oil at the very, very beginning, almost 18 years ago, is when they were first saying, hey, we've got these oils and we can put the frequencies in oil, but they don't hold. And they wanted it to be a lotion. Maybe they did hold, but they wanted it to be, something that was more I guess cosmetic enhancing, if you will. So I connected them with Linda Shea, who I had worked with previously, and we brainstormed together about what would be beneficial, and came up with citrus silk. And also, Rick had found out that the frequencies hold really well in aloe. So that's, and I don't even know if they still use this term, but originally it was an oil vera. So it was oil and aloe vera mixed together. And the challenge really was emulsifying it. And long story short, it's been beautifully done. Well, when this product came out, I'm 63 now. And like I said, it was about 15 years ago, and I had crow's feet back then. Guess what? I'm 15 years older and I still don't have crow's feet. So it got rid of them and it kept them away. So that's number one. But I know what Pat and Collie got so excited about was when I mentioned that, amongst other things, when you wear, smell, or ingest the citrus silk, it's strengthening you against the frequencies of EMFs. So I'll back up a little bit and just talk about the basic premise of the Vibrance products is that they have been programmed with the frequencies of the human body, which are also the frequencies of plants and minerals. So different things in our body vibrate at different frequencies, and they match things in nature. For instance, our thyroid vibrates at the same frequency as star mica. So when we introduce these frequencies to the body, they act like a tuning fork. So things like EMF, stress, and toxins are putting our body's parts, for lack of a better word, out of their proper vibration. These frequencies and botanical ingredients are putting us back into our proper vibration. So when you add good botanicals and the good frequencies, it's synergistic. And, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 anymore. It equals 10 or 20 or 50. And, with the citrus silk having so many really powerful botanicals like sea buckthorn oil and aloe, read that ingredient list. Every one is like, oh, yes, I want that. And your skin says, oh, yes, I want that. It's just off the charts how many different frequencies and harmonics are created by the combination. So I can't call myself certified anymore because I kind of retired, but I was a certified body talk practitioner. And that modality, we do a lot of muscle testing. So I have muscle tested these products on hundreds and hundreds of people, maybe a couple thousand by, over the years. But I can muscle test somebody and tell them to think of something stressful. And of course, they're weak. And then I spray the citrus silk in their hands and have them rub their hands together and smell their hands. And I tell them to, close their eyes again and go to that same stressful place, and they're strong then. Um, Same thing with the cell phone. I can, have them test them with their cell phone. They're weak. Have them smell, taste, wear the citrus silk, muscle test them again, and they're strong. Now, here's the key. And, prior to 0 point, or I'm sorry, it used to be called 0 point 18 years ago, Pure Vibrance, I'd seen people with different cell phone protection devices that would test them with the phone on. So you're weak with your phone on, you're strong with a cell phone protection device, but they never actually tested it with the phone in a call. And Rick was the first person I ever saw do that. And sure enough, when I went back and tested other devices that I had, they were strong enough to protect you while the phone was on, but they weren't strong enough to protect you while you were in a call. Because as you can imagine, it's bad when you're on, but when you're in a call, it's that much more powerful. We have even, oh, never mind, that's another product. Sorry. But so I've tested it against, the EMFs, the stress, and also toxins. So, you can take some nasty bottled water, uh, test somebody, they're weak, spray the citrus silk in it, have them drink the water, and they're strong. So it's really a good all around, protecting you from so many things. So, this came up because we were talking about using the NuCalm app and having the EMFs. So, my company is called Natural Body Balance because it's all about balance. We have so many things bringing us down. We need to balance that out. So do as much as you can. If you have a protection device on your phone or your tablet or whatever you're using, great. It may or may not be strong enough. So before you use it, just put some citrus silk in your water. I put it in my water all day because I had another practitioner test it, and I don't even know what she used to test it because she bought some, I left. She messaged me later. I just tested this and my water is like 8 times more hydrating than it is without the citrus silk. So the benefits go on and on. We've used it for everything from eczema to bug bites and it works a little bit differently on everybody. So, it may not alleviate every single thing for you, but it'll alleviate a lot. We've had people with MRSA have it clear that up. Uh, excuse me, I'm losing my voice a little bit. There's something else really good that I was going to bring up, but anyway, I can't wait to hear your stories. I've heard hundreds, if not thousands, and you're going to love it. And let's all stay young together.
Awesome, Lisa. Thank you so much. And I see the site is live. I've just been playing with it this whole time. So your site is your site socialx.com/NuCalm. Should we take a look?
Yes,
All
I was going to
right.
say, let's go look.
I'm
And
gonna
I'm
sleep
still not
so good
seeing.
tonight.
I'm still not seeing the link to join, to shop yet. I think that one's about to go live, but the website's
They
live.
said
So
30, they said 30 minutes when I talked to them at the half past, so I'm sure this stuff
exactly.
is just being added. Yeah.
Yes, it is. So, but at least we can see the site right now. So you all have a site right now. It's live. Let's go to
Yeah, share the screen.
and let me just grab.
Can the citrus silk be used too much, Lisa? Oh, she's probably looking at her site.
I was, I had to be.
I
I,
know.
no, you can't, but don't
Yeah.
waste it. I mean, I have a guy who gets a bottle a month and he uses it all over his entire body. Oh, that's what I started to say, and then I forgot. A lot of people will tout it as a sunscreen. I want to caution you on that one. For most people, it's very sun protective. Sunscreen is an FDA regulated word. Don't tell people it's a sunscreen. If the FDA didn't classify it as a sunscreen, don't do it.
Yeah. Sun
And
relief.
yeah,
Mhm.
I had a redhead, or not me, but somebody told a redhead, oh, I went out and I didn't get a sunburn. Well, she got fried because she went out thinking, oh, now I can go lay out in the sun, and she got burned. Test it first, but I could tell you stories of me and sun, but I'll save that for another time. But it's great all over your skin, head to toe,
Yeah.
if you so desire. But as far as the protection that, for the EMF stress and toxins, a little bit goes a long way. Think about if you're ever going to get an X-ray, you know, take a big dose of it before you go to the dentist or to the doctors. If you're getting in a hot tub or a pool, a little spritz on your hands even, and then run that over the water, and it'll help strengthen you again. It's not getting rid of toxins, it's strengthening you against them.
Perfect.
Hmm.
Thank you, Lisa.
Sure.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to sharing the page. So this is our website. We're gonna be able to send people. It's your site name.socialx.com/NuCalm. And so here we have changing the 6 mental states and command, start my free trial. We have the video, that's the 3-minute one they showed on the Super Saturday. What is NuCalm? Lots of the banner with all the great accolades, testimonials. We can just go through these testimonials of really, people that people know, right? These are like professional athletes and combat vets. Just people that are really using uh, these products at an optimal level. Just unbelievable, some of these incredible testimonials. So they're there. Some statistics, bullet points of different people who are using all the way through. As we scroll through the sales page, it start my free trial is right there in your face the whole time. What the different journeys are, and you can play each one and it'll tell you what that journey is for. So there are individual videos on every single one of these, how it works. Step one, pick your program. Step two, put on your headphones, your program. Step three, here's a great plan. So this is your 7-day plan. You're getting a 7-day free trial. So we want to use the Deepest Sleep Plus every night. What that is it has a rescue app for 20 minutes and then your deep sleep. It's all like in one. And you get to pick what you're listening to, but what you're getting is the program under the music, under the noise is the program that is working to change your frequency. So just know that is happening regardless of what you're listening to. So what you're listening to is really just what you enjoy. Do you enjoy, the summer thunderstorm or the ocean waves or what is it that you enjoy? Yeah, those of you who have lived in any area where you don't like storms,
Yeah.
do
If
not
you
like
live in
to listen to
Oklahoma, you don't
that.
want to use that one because I thought a tornado was going to hit me that night.
Yeah. So for me, I like sonic essence because it's kind of just like a white noise. It's just a constant noise. The stress test, make sure that when you first get your app, the first thing that you do is take your stress test because then you can take it every day if you want to and just see what your improvements are. But wait till you see your improvements by day 7. Unbelievable.
Mhm.
And again, every single one, we can choose our plan. So we've got two plans that are $30, but with our 15% exclusive Social X pricing, we only pay $25.49. So that's kind of incredible. So we have the sleep suite, or we have the performing with priming with Tony Robbins. So you get all of this and more if you just get the entire thing, the Edge. It has all of the NuCalm products, and it's a $50 product, and you get it again exclusive, 15% off. You get it for just $42.49. So they're there right there. You can share your site. People can get started. There's all your FAQs. There's your trial. Again, start my free trial. Can I start my, oh, my
Annual, yeah.
annual?
Mhm.
Yeah, let's go there because we're saving 15%, but now we can save another 10% by prepaying for the year. So now all of a sudden we are getting the Edge. That's a $50 program that we get for 42. It's like $38 is all that it comes out to if you calculate the monthly on the savings that you get. So unbelievable.
And you can upgrade at any time. You can go from one to the other. You can go from a monthly up to an annual. You can change it yourself.
Yep. So let's just see if it's live. It's live. It's live,
Mhm.
folks. As soon as we get off
Okay,
this
so this
call.
is another thing I have to tell you. If you were blessed to be given it for the month free, please do not sign up tonight. We have to wait. So Fred, Dee Dee, Cully, me, anybody else, Reed, if you're listening to this, we cannot go in there because it'll mess everything up. So we have to wait.
Awesome.
Okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
here we are. I'm going to log into the back office of a team member. Hopefully, this is an associate's account, not a customer. Great. And so we are back here in our back office. And then over here, you have your Social X websites. These are different sites. This one here is your main website. This is the Just Push Play with a 3-step company tour. This is when we're sharing the social wellness product. And this one is for NuCalm. So this is the site that I just showed you that we're on right now. And we can get that in the back office right there. Now, what I don't know is if the shop button is live yet. So we can sign people up. And I'm not.
Not yet.
Okay, so that's supposed to be up in just a few more minutes. They got everything up at that now, but we can right now share and sign it, and people can sign up and get this subscription and their 7-day trial right now. All right, I want to take you to a
Go
couple of
back
other
to the
things.
back office, Cully, for a minute
Okay.
and just go to the actual back office. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember which one of these it is. There we
Okay.
go. Okay.
Yep. Nope. Go to hit
Oh,
the back office. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Close that. All right. Scroll down for me. Promoter. Okay. It's not there yet. The banner's not. I was just checking to see if the banner is up for us to do it ourselves, as associates. It will be.
Yeah, so we're waiting for that to go live. It's going to be any second by the time we get off, probably, but just know your
Yeah.
social websites. It's live. There it is. You've
Yeah.
got it, and you can share it, and you can enroll people right now. And
Right
then,
now.
and very soon that shop button will be live, and that banner will be in the back office. So I'm going to take a second while this is while we're waiting for that, and just show you our team site real quick. I did some updates. If you want to know our products, I'm actually going to move the Pure Vibrance under products now. But our products, there's a drop down. If you click on the page, you'll see all of them. I have NuCalm at the top because it's the product that will lead the way all around the world because it'll be available in every single market the Social X is open in. Pure Vibrance line, I have the citrus silk serum right now. And as we get more training and more information on all the other products, if you click here, you'll get the whole product line that we know of. And it's got a lot of great podcasts and training and information on all of the products. We just got the 2 oral care products that just launched on Saturday here now, and they're on this page as well. And tomorrow we're getting product training on the Thursday night product training, social wellness to learn more about that. Moringa Mist, Xantho Mist, and Glutamist, and Exhilarate. These are our products. If you go to the page, you'll see them all, but they're there. And then under Social X, the drop down Making Money. This is where the comp plan is.
I'm sorry, Cully. I've got people in the waiting room. Sorry.
Oh, yep. Thank you. All right, Social X Making Money. This is where you're going to go to learn the comp plan. And we've got all the comp plan videos there, the comp plan documents there. Stuart is doing a fantastic new comp plan training, breaking it down in 3 parts. And you will see that on the Making Money page. You will see it at the very, very top. Right now, I've got the comp plan in a slide deck so that if you were just doing a Zoom and wanted to go through the comp plan with the prospect, you could just pull up this page and you could go. I thought I had it in a flip book. Anyway, and I also have it here where you can download the plan. And then I also have the comp plan at a glance on this page. And then the videos. How does it work? What are the basics? These are being updated. So check back probably by tomorrow or so. We were hoping that they were all going to be done here today, which they are not. And then the last thing I want to just bring everybody's attention to is when you go to the main website, Google Translate is now live. It is here at the top, but I also put it down there just so you could find it. And you just do the drop down and go to the language that you want, and it'll take the entire website and put it in that language. So that is now live on the website, and you can always search for things on our site with the search button, our posts. So the February post, today's team call will be here. All of the news, all of the information, all of the recordings, all the newsletters, everything that is happening and has happened throughout the month of February is on this page. The new NuCalm product video, the new video from Jim Poole that was shown on the Super Saturday. They're also in your back office. I'll show you where, so that you can go to them directly on Vimeo and you can share the February promo. And I call your attention to again, because I've never seen a price like this. I've seen some good sales. I've never seen saving $220 on all of our products, 260 if you're in Canada, because it's just $400 basically to experience all of our products. And they did this for our new Pure Vibrance family members, but they're opened it up to everybody in Social X. So take advantage of that. Of course, NuCalm, what's hot, the testimonials, the interview with Mark Victor Hansen, how to use it, all of it, our Pure Vibrance products, the promoter program, last week's special team call, and then the other calls and whatnot. So that's all there. Last thing I'm going to do is go over here to the back office again, and we're going to see if it's the banner's there. But if not, I'm going to show you where you can get the videos. Up there it is.
Right there.
All right, folks,
Yep.
we're live. It's in your back office right now. So all you have to do is log in, and now you can click right there and you can start your free trial. If you couldn't wait and went around and went to NuCalm directly, you're going to have to get that canceled so that you can get the one through Social X and the Social X prices. If you were given a trial, there was about a dozen leaders or so that were, we have to wait until they get us canceled, and we have to get our letter that says you have been canceled. Now you can sign up new. The rest of you, you can get it right now. I am so excited. It is there. And over here on your menu items as an associate, if you don't see all these menu items, it might be because you signed up. We all sign up as a customer. You need to upgrade your account to associate, and then you get all these other wonderful things. So if you don't see it, just look for your button that says click here to be an associate. All right, so over here, we've got our recent webinar replays, which is where you're going to see all of our recent webinars. And it'll just take you to the Vimeo channel, and there you'll see all of the recent webinars. And then you'll see the top videos. You'll see NuCalm videos are going to be on here as well. So that's where you find all that. And with that, I'm so excited. All right, we got a few minutes just because I want to hear from a couple of you. If you'd like to, share how you're feeling, but I certainly would love for some of no, there's more people still joining us right now. Rick's in the waiting room. All right, I would love it if you'd love to share what you're going to be doing the second we get off this call.
They were probably already doing it while we're on the call.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, a lot of people had the call wrong, and I apologize. We've been doing the team calls a half an hour earlier than the normal call schedule, and the reason why is oftentimes Social X has a call, a special call, and they always do theirs at the top of the hour. So we figure if we do ours a half an hour before, we don't ever have to worry about conflicting with another call. But that's why so many people are joining right now. So those of you who just joined, give them the good news, Pat.
We're I
I
couldn't
said
hear you.
all these people just joined us. Give them the good news.
Okay, we're live. Go into your back office and you're going to see the banner right at the top, and you click on that and you join. And what you're going to do is along the left-hand side, you're going to go to SocialX websites. Click on that and you're going to see the website NuCalm that you're going to send out to all of your prospects. So you'll have the link there, copy it, put it into your phone so that you're going to be able to just send out to everybody. It's exciting. But the one thing is, we said earlier, people are going to have a pending charge for whatever they sign up for. And that is so that they can verify the credit card is a legit credit card. They're going to have a letter that comes out on day 7 saying that they're going to be charged for the subscription on the next day. If they don't want it, then they need to cancel. Okay, so it's time to work. Okay.
Can I comment that one thing I heard last night that I thought was just fantastic is if you get the annual subscription, that is the same as buying having 3 products that get you the highest percentage in the, what's it called? The member acquisition bonus.
Great observation, Lisa.
Mhm.
Thank you for sharing that because I didn't even catch it during Stu's presentation. We went over it afterwards. So for everybody in the world that has products in their market, when you have 3 or more products on your smart ship, you have reduced qualifications to get to that 50% member acquisition bonus. That means that what you earn on all your personally enrolled members residually, order after order after order. And normally, if you're on 3, it's 7 people. Well, it's 21 if you're only on 1. So what Stuart decided to do was the annual membership for people who get the annual, that counts them like they have 3. That means once they have their 7 people, they're getting 50% on every person enrolled person, which is exciting. So this is how I see it going for most of us. Not necessarily us, we're in. For a new person coming in, they get in, they get their 7-day free trial. Day 8, the trial starts. Maybe it's a free trial, so I would suggest everybody does the $50 deal because we want to experience it all. At which point on day 8, we'll probably want to keep it. But let's say we're on a budget, we're concerned, whatever, we want to take it down because sleep is, the most important thing to us, whatever it is, they may go down. And it doesn't matter because then that's what they're going to be charged for their first month. During that month, if they start sharing with people, and let's help them get to 7, then it's pretty a no-brainer for them to then the second month upgrade their account to the annual. And now they're locked in, qualified for an entire year, and they're qualified as if they have the 3 products. Now on those 7 people, they're getting a 50% bonus on their next order.
So Colin, I think this really needs reiterating. If they buy the annual for the 400 and some dollars, it qualifies them every single month. They don't have to buy one thing for a whole year. And they're qualified to make money and build. I've never been in a company that did that.
That's amazing.
It is really amazing.
So you're saying that with the annual subscription, they're fully qualified for the year and their smart ship, if they do a one-time order, will be a 30% discount on one product?
No. Subscription has nothing to do with product.
Okay.
So if they go and buy one thing on subscription, 10%, 2, 20, 3, 30. This just means that they can go to the top of the comp plan without buying something every single month. They're qualified every month for a year.
Okay, second question. does that mean that they will be qualified as if they had 3 products on Smart Ship for the purposes of getting 50% commission on all reorders after
Correct. Once they got
7?
their 7. Mhm.
Okay,
Yep, just like us with our 3, we have to wait till we get 7. This one, they have to wait till they get 7. So, but they're going to get 10% on the first level instead of 5%, right? And they're going to
okay.
get 20, 30, 20, 30, I can't remember it in my head, 30% on the next level, and then 50% on the last. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
I
so it
missed the
doubles.
last thing that you said.
So they get 50% once they get 7 people enrolled, they'll have 50% on all reorders. Mm-hmm.
On all,
Reorders.
on all
So there's
reorders.
a, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, and okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. So, they will automatically be able to get, it's okay. Everybody else has
Yep.
got it.
I
Uh,
tell
Yep.
I tell you what really helped me wrap my head around this is you've got two different things that 3 products do for you, but they are not related.
Mm-hmm.
And all of our products are either physical products or virtual products. We have 2 virtual products, NuCalm and Wellness. Everything else is a physical product. A virtual product is not eligible for the 10, 20, or 30% discount on Smart Ship. And this part, I've asked, and this is the answer I got. You can verify it now or not, but for the purposes of the comp plan, it can be either a virtual or a physical product. And that physical product doesn't matter if it's one time, Smart Ship, whatever, as long as you that month you got 3 products, which could be the app and 2 products on a one-time order.
Nope. You have to, this is the best. The wellness and NuCalm never have anything to do with Smart Ship on
Right,
the products.
that's what I'm
So
saying.
it doesn't count as one. It doesn't count
No,
as one.
that's not what I'm saying though,
Yeah.
Pat. But it does count as one of the 3 products for purposes of the MAB and other things in the comp plan. Correct? Let me bring up that comp plan because I have to see
Okay,
it.
so if I understand, it doesn't count as one of your 3. It doesn't count for Smart Ship discount because it gets that 15% standalone.
Right?
But
I'm not okay.
it does basically count as what you need to be qualified if you're at that $50 price.
Right.
Yeah, it's qualifying you. Yeah.
All right,
So
For
in other
commission.
words,
I'm going to
for
quickly
that
share my screen for this slide.
yeah,
This is on the comp plan. This is the member acquisition bonus.
right.
So-
So if somebody is not on the annual subscription and they have any combination of physical or virtual products, 3 things, they are in that second column, correct?
Yes, so
Okay.
me as a person, if I am on 1 or 2 products and one product, if it's not the annual, on the second order and the reorders of all my personally enrolled, I would be getting 5%.
Mhm.
If I have 3 physical products or I'm on the annual plan, either one, I'm getting double. I'm getting 10%. And then 3 to 6 members, it's 20 if I'm only on one product, or 25% if I'm on the 3 plus.
Right.
7 to 13 is 30% or 50, and then that's it. I'm at the 50% already. Otherwise, I keep climbing 14 to 20 to 40%, and I'd need 21 to get to 50%. So if somebody starts on the app and they just try the monthly, they're going to only get 5% on the reorder of their people's, when they re-up next month when their card gets hit. If they switch to annual, they automatically double. If they switch to annual, they're going to get to that 50% by the time they get their 7th person enrolled. So is that clear, or is it still confusing? Does somebody else?
As long as you're confirming that, yes, either they get the annual or they get a combination of 3 products of any type. Virtual.
Yes,
Okay.
it's either, either or, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Yes.
All right, perfect. Priscilla has her hand up. Priscilla, you have a question?
Both hands. Anyway, yes. So it sounds to me like if we're going hell bent for leather to share this, which we are, our intention is to do so, it makes sense for us to immediately either have a smart chip with 3 things in it or immediately upgrade to the annual so that each of us,
Mhm.
because there's my husband and there's me. So to be so both of us are qualified for the maximum.
Yes,
So we wouldn't
absolutely.
want to wait a month because then this whole month, not that you guys don't deserve more money, but I'd like to get more money too. So
Yeah.
if I want to maximize the comp plan, then I need to be qualified with either 3 products and or the annual.
Mhm. And it can be any
And
3 product, yeah. Mhm.
you
Gotcha.
want to get your 7 people as soon as you can, because that'll
Mhm.
qualify you for every level in the compensation plan. And then we just find builders in 2 different legs and go to town.
Okay, so I have another question, and this may sound, so I already have a lot of customers because I came over. Some of them order once a year, some of them order 4 times a year. So when you say 7, those are people who are consistently ordering. Is that true?
So it
So,
could be somebody that orders once in a while this month and somebody else next month. Like I have about 20 people. I have about 8 that are pretty consistent.
Okay.
The other dozen, they sometimes there's a sale on whatever. Like right now, a whole bunch of people just bought that pack. They couldn't even believe for $400 I got all those products. So by the time they get that, they might not order for another month or 2 or 3 because they're just customers and they order periodically. But as
Okay.
long as I have 7 people, I'm
That
good.
month that order something.
Yes.
Gotcha. That's what I wanted to understand. Thank you for the clarification.
Well,
Yeah.
except it does have to be at least $42 or $40 now, correct?
Yes.
yeah,
7
it went from
that order
45
at
to
least
40.
$40.
Mhm.
Okay, well, just about any product you buy is going to be $40.
Yeah.
So you're hard
But there
pressed
are a
not
few
to
that
spend
aren't.
that. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
It's
but
just that
most will.
$25 app would not qualify as one of the 7 if I have
Oh,
customers.
right. That makes sense. Gotcha. Thank you.
But other than that, yes. All right. Do we have any other questions or anybody else would like to share? Certainly would love to hear from Fred. Let me see who else is in here.
I've never heard people say that, at least out loud. What would you like to hear from me? Because Lord knows I can talk. Would you like my
Yes, you can.
testimonial on NuCalm? Would you like my testimonial on the citrus silk serum?
Both.
Both.
On your mark, get set, go.
I'm sorry.
On your mark, get set, go.
Oh, on your marks. Okay. Okay. NuCalm. I'll keep this short because I will tell you this. It's now a little over 40 years and my 4th company, with actually Social X would be my 5th company in the health and wellness arena. This singular product, NuCalm, has had the greatest, most profound effect on my health and well-being than any other product of any other company in 40 years. Period, hands down. Okay, I'm a lifelong insomniac. You know, the worst time of my day is going to bed because I know I'm going to lie in bed the instant, I turn off the light. I can be completely exhausted. I could not be able to move, and my brain's going yakety, 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 yakety. That's how I live my life. Okay. I was a cross country truck driver for a number of years. I ran a sleeper team run, which meant I slept 15 minutes at a time. I slept 30 minutes at a time. A whole day, like not a day off, but a whole rest break might be an hour. That's how I live my life. And one time on a full week, I got 16 hours of sleep for a whole week's run, and that was counting sleep in 15-minute increments. That's how I live my life. I've been able to sleep consistently. I was one of the first people, me and Pat actually were part of that team. There were others, but they got on the app right away. I have slept consistently 7.5 to 8 hours a night for the last several weeks. Occasionally I'll sleep for the entire time and not wake up. Typically I'll wake up once, go use the restroom, TMI. But when I lay back down, I'm back asleep. I lay down, I'm back asleep. Whereas typically, I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, I lay in bed for 45 minutes. I can't fall asleep. I'm thinking about all the stuff I got to do, and I just get up and do it. And people are saying, why are you texting me at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. your time when I'm texting people on the East Coast? That's how I live my life. I'm adult diagnosed ADHD. I know that's shocking to you, right? Shocking. And the diagnosis, which was done 30 years ago, I was on stimulant medication for like 15 years. The diagnosis was I was considered significantly impaired. That was the way it was phrased. All right. The focus track, I just recently started using that. That focus track, I sat at my desk and just cleared a bunch of paperwork off my desk over an hour. I can't do that. Okay. Without the stimulant medication. The gym workout, some of the best workouts I've been getting in the last couple of weeks, because I listened to the 14-minute in the Ignite Unstoppable, I think is the track. That is awesome. And even if I don't feel energized following that, because there's times I walk in the gym, I'm beat. If I didn't even feel energized, the stats prove the improved workouts. Increase 8 different new personal records in the last couple of weeks, meaning I increased the weight, or increased the number of reps per set, or increased the number of sets. I'm using am I telling you too much?
Excuse me.
Okay,
No,
because
love it.
this is phenomenal what's happening with this product. The citrus silk, I have some kind of gene damage, and it's a long story. You guys don't need to hear it. But I've had these sores and bumps and rashes on my entire body. There's probably half a dozen or more steroidal creams, and nobody can figure out what the problem is. And finally, they did some genetic testing, and apparently I've got some gene mutation deal going on, which, maybe that's not surprising either. Who knows? But none of the stuff the doctors have been giving me, I refuse to take the shot, the Dupixent thing, because I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. I don't put needles in my body unless I have to. So the only thing that has mitigated this issue has been the citrus silk syrup. I bought 2 bottles as soon as I could, one to use, one to sample. Forget the sample. I'm keeping that bottle. Nobody's touching it, period. And I've been putting it on my face, my arms, my chest, my back, all the places where where's Carrie? Carrie's right there. I went to get my haircut, by the way. I'm looking pretty darn good, huh? Wait, Carrie's down at the lower end there. Carrie's my hairstylist. She's the stylist to the stars. And so she got my haircut today. And the reason she does such a good job of me is because I'm a serious tipper. I'm a serious. We were laughing about that. I messed up on it. But so anyway, Carrie, the first thing she said is, "Wow, you look a lot better." And it's, is it the citrus silk serum that's doing the improvement and this is not a rash. This is not, a contact dermatitis, an allergy or anything like that. This is a genetic mutation. It's taken 5 years for people to figure out what's wrong, and they finally figured out it's some kind of gene mutation. I don't think I'm going to turn into Spider-Man though. But she noticed it, right? And so I guess you can tell I'm excited.
Okay.
Yes, you
I think
are. All right. Pat, you need to close this up here because we got work to do. I got
we got work
notifications
to do.
and boom, people are joining
I know.
and sales are being made. And I also
Gotta
got
go get
the
our app.
email. I also got the email from Jim that said our trial is over so we can sign up. So we're
Yes.
going to have a good time tonight.
We are going to be busy. Thank you, everybody. Just
Hey,
make sure you send out the right link for everybody to enroll. Hey, Rick, how are you? And Rick is going to be on tomorrow night sharing all of the Pure Vibrance products that we have on board. So we're excited about that. I've used, and like Fred, we've been using them and just absolutely loving the products, and so happy to have you over to our company. No, Fred, we got to go.
well, so I have a testimonial.
Rick?
Okay, go. On the market set, go.
Okay. So I'm actually in Florida right now, and I flew on a red eye last night. I got on the plane, and typically I'll sleep during a red eye, but I got on the plane, put my headset on, turned NuCalm on, went out. It was a 3 hour and 20 minute plane ride. 3 hours. I wake up, they're talking about landing. I go to the bathroom, get off the plane. I go into the club. I sit down. I put the power nap on, right? I take the power nap. I love that power nap. Oh my God. I love that power nap. And then I'm like, okay, let me go get some breakfast. I put on Jim Quick, right? What's the three things today? And I uh, listen to Focus, do a little work. I get everything done I need to get done. I got another 2 hour flight. I get on the plane. I put on rescue, out, wake up,
Mhm.
land, one more time, focus, off to the races.
Mhm.
Yowza.
Wow, I'm
Amazing.
excited to try that because I am not a red eye girl anymore. But you know what? If that can be my experience, then maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, okay, well, what I've realized is you got to kind of go through all of them to find the ones that really, work for you. And that
Mhm.
power nap and the rescue. And the sleep, the sleep app is good. And like Fred said, you know, you sleep, you get up, go to the bathroom, you come back, you go right out again. You can go right back into that state. So that's been pretty awesome too. So yeah, and I
Mhm.
I like citrus soap myself.
I bet you do.
All right. Well, everybody tune
Okay,
in
well, just
tomorrow
leave it
night.
on. Yes,
Yeah,
leaving on
tomorrow night.
tomorrow night. Yeah. Well, I think we better close this call off. We're at almost an
Yes.
hour tonight. So remember what to do if you came on late. You're gonna go to the banner in your back office, enroll. You're gonna get the link that's on the side under social websites, and that's what you're gonna send out to people. All right. So thanks, Collie.
All right, let's go. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Collie, and all your work on the website. That's the best team website I've ever seen.
Yay.
Thank
Yep,
you.
Thank
it
you.
is.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a great evening.